Hey guys, I just want to do a quick review and unboxing on these metal shelf wall cabinets. I couldn't find much information on these about these online. It's a no brand is what it says. However, I did see these through a bunch of different retailers such as Amazon, Sears, and eBay. Amazon I think had the cheapest price, which is about $82. eBay was $88, and I think I saw them up to like $150, $160 on Sears. I can't compare these to anything else, but when I was in the price market looking at these, I was looking at the Craftsman cabinets, which are a lot more expensive, and the Craftsman and the Homac look like they might be manufactured by the same company, Homac. But this is what I saw, and I couldn't find much information on these, so that's why I making this video. And I think it's pretty good value, especially if you can get a coupon. I had some eBay bucks, so I paid about $54 a piece for these cabinets. The way that you could find these is I would suggest if you put on steel wall cabinet and search the dimensions of 26.8 by 11 by 11.8 by 27 inches, and you'll find these cabinets. I found them under a couple different company names, but like I said, I didn't see any videos on YouTube going over these, and I think these are a great option if you're looking at a Homac or a Craftsman or possibly even a Gladiator. First off, it's not real diamond plate, but they are all metal construction. It takes about an hour to assemble them. This is the kind of box it will come in. Mounting, there's an upper rail for the mounting on the upper side. It gives you a nice bubble so you can make sure it's nice and level. I kind of wish this was open and actually probably a little bit wider so that you could slide it, so if you're not exactly on with your stud, that'll give you some play, but unfortunately it doesn't. So I'm kind of limited on hoping I can hit the studs, which I wanted this up against the tire rack, but the tire rack is on a stud, so the only other way I could do it is put another stud on the side of the tire rack, or I have to go over 16 inches to the next stud, and there'll be a gap between the tire rack and the cabinets. So I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. For the mounting, basically this is going to go on here, and then this lower point too is supposed to bolt up. However, once again, you need a stud to have this to secure into, or some drywall or some masonry. I have a pegboard and I do not have any drywall behind it, so I'm going to have to figure out what I want to do. They're claimed to hold 110 pounds, but very nice construction, I believe, for the price. I did have a little grief here. I mean, you can see there's a little gap in this door. Sure, playing with a little bit more, maybe I can get it better. There's the inside. An adjustable shelf so you can move it up and down. It's pretty thick gauge metal here. There's not really any flexing going on once it's all constructed. And it comes with a key, so that's great for keeping people out that you don't want in your stuff. Yep, hope you guys enjoyed. We can show you right now. The directions were kind of lacking as well. They don't really give you much information, especially like on the installation instructions here. So yeah, there's not much, a lot of pictures, not much writing. But I'll open this one so you can see what comes in it. At first the pictures online made the color look a little bit more white, which I didn't want white cabinets. But after getting them, they're like a mineral gray. So I think I could live with that. But I was actually thinking of maybe even doing a black on here, or like a textured black, wrinkle black. They come nicely packed. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoy. Wanted to do an updated video on the installation of these metal wall hung cabinets. So actually on the directions there is a brand here. It says Costway item number TL32010. As I mentioned though, I did find these in a couple different listings online with various different names. The best way to locate these is by the dimensions. They all pretty much had the same image, just some different names in them, but I would just use the dimensions to find these cabinets, as they're branded by a couple different companies. So the assembly went pretty smoothly. My biggest concern with these was trying to get them mounted to the studs. I was initially thinking with the rail that I'd have to hit stud to stud, but after talking to some people as far as hanging them, it was suggested to use a plywood backer, so that way I was able to catch 3 studs. So the plywood backer is mounted to the studs, and then the cabinet is mounted to the plywood backer. So essentially these are hung on 3 different studs. As of right now, they have plenty of weight in them already, and even using the top for some storage as well, just so you can get an idea of how much weight is in these already. And this one's pretty well loaded up, as well as the stuff on top, and there's no issues as far as opening, closing, any kind of flexing. They're pretty rigid, strong metal. So I definitely am happy with this purchase. The only grievance I have with these is the closing. You can see the gaps here. I've tried playing with them a little bit to see if I can get rid of the gap, and it's a little different with each one. So I don't know if there's some kind of adjustment I'm missing or something. But other than that, they work as they are designed. They have a lock on them, and I'm very pleased with the outcome of them. So I was definitely able to clean up the garage a lot and utilize the additional storage I have now. I have a small garage that I'm trying to turn into a shop, so I can do some little bit of fabrication and such. The plan is to move this car onto this side of the garage, and then I will keep this side for my daily driver and have access to my toolbox, so I can work on the various projects still and have the project on this side. I'm also thinking about possibly adding another cabinet right here. However, the previous owner of this home installed some very nice pegboard, which I should probably work on trying to utilize a little bit better for storage and hanging stuff. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put another cabinet there, or if I'm just going to leave the pegboard and just organize a little bit better. But yeah, so that's it though. There's the installation. I think these are great for the money of them, compared to the Gladiators and some of the higher end ones. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you.